Here we go, America. I am in you. The start of this incredible trip. I'm excited. Let's go.
I'm giving up on settling down, getting out of the small town. Hang a sign, this heart is closed. I'm gonna hit the open road. I'm giving up on settling down.
The MOABS series is brought to you by Epic Adventure Outfitters. You can't do epic things with basic people. Inspired Overland, the world's lightest rooftop tents. Metal Cloak, it's your Jeep, only better. And Ecodiesel Owners Canada, get your Ecodiesel running right.
I'm giving up on settling down, getting out of the small town.
Good morning and welcome to Moab. We're not actually in Moab yet. We're in Idaho somewhere near you. Venture to roam. Will just woke up at this beautiful place. Sun is just coming up, greeting us. I am here with Kevin and his wife Erin in their Gladiator on 42s. Somehow I ended up being the smallest rig on this trip on the 38s, but you know, we're gonna try our best to keep up with the big boys.
I got my mindset, my four-wheel drive tech that ain't looking back anymore. I'm giving up on settling down, getting out of that small town. Hang a sign, this heart is closed. I'ma hit the open road. I'm giving up on settling down. Come on.
This would be the farthest east I've ever traveled in North America. Watching the scenery change from the thick forest to the open desert to Moab's red rock was incredible. We made it to Moab, finally.
Hell's Revenge, you can run easy in 2.5 hours.
Okay.
And still hit everything as long as there's not a lot of traffic.
Yeah. Start with Hell's Revenge.
It's a good place to start.
I'm down.
I don't think there's
Straight
anything
up the mountain. First
Straight up. Yeah. I don't think there's anything that will bother you.
So we'll do Hell's Revenge first.
I would say you do it.
Alright. Alright. Here we go.
Here we
Hell's
go.
Revenge.
Here we are at the bottom of the trails, and right out the gate, there's like a little bit of a ridge that we gotta go on to start the trail. Looks pretty cool.
Hello, Carrie Way.
We got Ed from Lehman Upfit here with us, and he's gonna be our trail guide.
Trail guy. I've done the trail before, but not a guy.
And then we got Kevin and Aaron all the way here from Alberta. Should be fun.
Fun. Be awesome.
Hell's Revenge was going to be my first Moab experience. And within the first 100 yards, it did not disappoint. We were immediately greeted with an intimidating shelf road. So gang, the start of it is right there, you can see. That's the very start of it. And Ed's saving the day already.
No, we tried. Seen the Toyota broke down on the trail. We get used to it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's just another obstacle to get around on the trail.
Pew, 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 pew. Shots fired. Before long, we were back on the trail and quickly learning what off-camber means in Moab.
We're at 27 just back there. Hey, you're right where you need to be.
It's so sketch because the front end is going to drop even more.
It looks good.
Oh yeah, levels out. The terrain is so different than what I'm used to. The grip is something I had not experienced before. With creeks and the rainforest back home, the rocks there are usually wet, and any tire marks are quickly washed away. These rocks were dry and grippy.
Going into the steeps. Got your lockers on?
Crazy how it grips.
It's unreal. That was 42 degrees.
Wild. Wild.
And Teddy still has his shorts on.
Yeah, I got my shorts on still.
698
We have massive mountains all over BC, but nothing like these Moab steps. These massive climbs and drop-offs reward you with a sense of accomplishment each and every time. Watching your friends pick their line and deciding whether or not you're going to pick the same line was always fun. Seeing the difference between the rigs and the knowledge of how their rig works. Coming down? Nice. It's just so cool. All right, here we are at Hell's Gate. I haven't seen it yet. Ed stopped and said, you know what? The first time I did it, I wish I saw it first. So we're going to take a good look at it first.
This is the uphill. We go around there to go down on the spot. And I thought the downhill spot was easy.
Yeah, it's like a little hole.
Yeah.
So you still have to come up and then over.
Yeah, I think the tendency that people have is got some flex on it.
That is crazy. Yeah, this thing is not gonna grip. I'm gonna be a sled, but no, it held.
It grips great though.
Yeah. By the time we reached Hell's Gate, I trusted the grip of the rocks. And watching many videos of this obstacle, being there in person once again showed me the cameras never do this size any justice. This hill was steep. With Ed now at the top, just like that, it was my turn. All right, Ed, if you don't mind spot me up, I won't be talking back though, because I'm gonna have 2 hands on the wheel.
You're going to want to hang passenger side way more than you think. I fell down in there. I forgot to kick the lockers on, and I spun and kicked down in there. I'm sure you've seen it tip over a little bit. Don't worry about running me over. I'll get out of the way.
Hell's Gate, here we go.
You're looking good right there. Beginning, you're hanging a little bit driver's side, and then as you come up, you'll start hanging more passenger. Looking good to me. There we go. You're following that nice line. You can start coming a little bit. There you go. That's looking really good. There you go. Start heading. You can start going a little bit driver there for a tiny bit. Keep your line right there. Keep it coming. There you go. You're going to start coming up in the front here in a second. You're going to want to start coming drivers here to come up with this a little bit. A little bit driver. That looks good right there. It'll start coming up. As it comes up, start going passenger. Passenger, there we go. There we go, yep. Climb it up, climb it up. It's all flexible right there. Got a wheel in the air pretty good there. You'll start evening out, keep coming here. And I'll start coming down here. Let it teeter down here. There we go. Let it teeter down, keep coming. I got a lot of wheelbase on that one. Keep coming. You can start doing your driver's side right now. You can exit out on the driver's side there. Good job, Teddy. Hey, Teddy!
Woo, man! Woo! Such an iconic obstacle was now checked off the list. What an experience. Yeah, buddy! That's it. Hell's Revenge. One of the things that I wanted to do when I was here, checked off the list. The day just kept getting better. We were now continuing the trail, more off camber and steep sections, leading to some mayhem. Beauty. Kevin here decided it would be funny to make his 42s sound like a walrus. Good job, Kevin. I had to add just a little walrus myself. happened?
A can of soda came out of the back and smacked the dash and exploded.
Oh.
So, better the dash than my head. It was a pretty good steep angle there.
He just took his floor mat out and was draining his floor mat. What are you doing, Teddy?
Going straight off this cliff.
So a big joke of this trip was the rear bumper of our Gladiators. My joke was I didn't want to scratch it, so when spotting, everyone made sure that I never hit the rear on my Gladiator.
Man, it saves every time.
And of course, 42s save the bumper a little better if they're touching the ground.
Another foot. There it goes.
Well, our Gladiator hitches added some markings to Moab.
Perspective how big this drop is. From a 5'10" person, not a 5'6" person.
And this is when we met these awesome folks.
Roll in there, Richie. Let out the brake.
Richie, Dillian, and Elizabeth were out here having a blast. Later we'll see Richie and Dillian getting into some trouble and still smiling the whole time. These guys were awesome, and I'm super glad we ran into them on the trail. We are Mickey's hot tub, and Ed's gonna give it a whirl. Cool.
This is why my EVAP smells like gas. You have to come out at an angle, I think. Then you end up. Yeah. You have to. I don't know if that's the. That's how I do it. I don't know if that's the way. Oh, it worked.
Yeah, that was too smooth.
Yeah, you definitely gotta come.
Well, here we go with Richie finding the limits of his Gladiator. No, get your hand in, get your hand in, get your hand in!
Hands in! Richie! Put your hand in! That's the first thing you...
After flopping and sliding sideways, Ed went up to see if he could help. Ed doesn't realize I'm trying to film and he's not being very smooth. But he's off to the rescue. We're gonna winch that guy out.
Yeah, that way it pulls the weight.
How's it going in there?
It's going great.
There's some laying underneath the back tire.
Just waiting for one of the 2.0s to try to make it. The original Jeeps just had to make it look like it struggled so the new ones can make it up easy.
There you go, yeah. So this is the original Gladiator that he built up. This is Gladiator 1.0.
Hey driver, Richie.
I thought this method was a little questionable, but it worked, and he didn't get run over.
There you go. Okay. Now straighten out.
way of doing it.
Gladiator fixed, right?
Yo!
The new Gladiator.
You made it! Nothing! So from this angle, you can't really see that the person in front of you looks like they're driving off the edge of the earth. My awning got pretty close to the rocks here, but we're okay. The rear bumper was all I was really worried about. Well, that's that. First run finished, pretty much. We just have this one exit to go, and even that looks pretty sketchy. All right, let's get out of here. That was 27 degrees, just coming down. Pitch, not roll. Oh man, that was fun. All right, off the trail. It's gonna swap Jeeps and we're gonna head to camp. Thank you, Justin, for giving us some spots. The beauty of Moab impressed me. Around every bend. We were now off the main trail and headed for camp. This is the kind of landscape I love. The cactus, the spaced out trees that don't block the view, and the elevation changes that gives you the view for miles. I found this trail to be a bit more adventurous, I guess would be the word. I had no idea where we were going, but I sure did enjoy the trail to get there. Sadly, we were rolling into camp after a wild day on the trails. Day one of Moab did not disappoint at all. I couldn't wait for tomorrow when we take on Moab's top of the world in pursuit of the most iconic photo.
They are like.
Just rolled up to camp. Beautiful sunset. Gonna make some dinner. Call it a day.
Unreal. If you're thinking about Moab, stop thinking and just do it.
Oh, Oh no, I'm getting attacked from the... I guess you're hanging out. Yeah.
There were two things I had to do on this trip. One was Hell's Revenge, which we did on the first day.
Hell's Gate. Here we go.
And the second was getting that iconic photo on top of the world wearing a crimson off-road hoodie. And that's what we were going to accomplish today. The MOABS series is brought to you by Epic Adventure Outfitters. You can't do epic things with basic people. Inspired Overland, the world's lightest rooftop tents. Metal Cloak, it's your Jeep, only better. And Ecodiesel Owners Canada, get your Ecodiesel running right. After a long day of wheeling, taking on one of Moab's most iconic trails, and exploring a nearby area, we ended up on this beautiful ridge for the night.
Good morning. Here we are, day 2 of Moab. Ended up in this pretty cool spot. Justin gave us a pin for a cool spot, and can't complain, really. Beautiful. Everywhere around here is beautiful. Moab is beautiful. Gonna finish my coffee, hit the road. We've got about an hour to get off of this trail, and then another trail. I don't know which one yet. We're gonna discuss that right now.
Today, the plan is, Ed's the guy with the plan. That's all he does is plan. He's got an itinerary for everything.
I don't have a plan or an itinerary. I think we're on top of the world. Is that what you want to do?
Top of the world is on my bucket list, so we can get that one out of the way.
Knock your bucket list ones out first, I think.
Okay.
What about that golden crack? Where is that one?
Golden Crack?
Yeah.
Trifecta? There's a few iconic things on it. It's a long day. Top of the world, see what time it is, and go from there.
All right, one of the greatest tools you could have out here is Onyx Off-Road. We're gonna go do top of the world. We don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna jump on and we're gonna do this live. I've actually never done this before, so check it out. On my screen, this is what it looks like. You zoom out and look at all these trails. So we have to find top of the world. I can't find it, so we're just gonna hit this. Top of the world, top of the world. So you can navigate right to the place. Hit go, ba-boom, got it on my big screen. Makes navigating out here, if you've never been here before, pretty easy. Link in the description. If you'd like to get Onyx Off-Road for yourself, you're gonna save a bunch of money.
Let's go. Top of the world.
Done.
Done. It would take us about an hour to get off this trail, and while taking it all in, it was beginning to hit me hard. We were missing a Jeep on this particular day. Here we go, top of the world, bucket list, of course. I gotta get that photo up on one of those rocks, one of those ones up there. That's where we're going. Gotta get that photo, hang it in my living room. Let's do it. Did start out pretty boring. Two-wheel drive for longer than expected, but like so many great trails, it progressively gets harder and harder. And once you're in four-wheel drive, this trail was one of the most fun trails I've been on to date. Each step seemingly bigger than the last.
Hang on, Ed. Back up a bit. It's just this one little ledge. And then go hard, a bit more. And then go hard passenger. And then you should climb the ledge. Right. Alright, we just rolled up on this obstacle that actually looks pretty tough. This actually looks like it's going to give the 38s a run for its money. I'm sure the 42s is going to do good. Ed's actually got his Gladiator on 37s for this trip, so let's see how they do.
So I aired down to about 15 PSI. I think I should have gone a little lower. Not that traction was a big issue. I just think a little lower would help the sidewall roll over the rocks sideways a little better. And there was a lot of that on this trail.
Reline that.
Or just get 42s and bead locks. So funny thing, Kevin and I were getting close to the same fuel economy. Both are Ecodiesels. Mine's on 38s with 4.56 gears, and Kevin's on 42s with 5.13 gears. I found that very interesting. Ed brought his very nicely built overland rig on this trip to make things more interesting. I do think his 392 on 40s would make everything look a little too easy.
Get your driver tire here. Then you probably go up.
Passenger tire.
I don't think you'll make it. We ain't making this.
Really?
No. I think
I'm gonna turn in.
it's hard in your front bumper. Don't forget, you have to drive it home.
I know. I'm gonna try it.
So the idea here was to get my passenger rear tire on the step first. I missed it the first few tries, but I did eventually get it.
Get the crab walk.
Yeah, and then when this wheel touches here, I'm gonna turn driver. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then
I got you.
And this just might be a horrible idea, but I'm gonna try it.
Right.
It works in my brain.
Your
So I gotta go hard that way and then straight.
So easy. What's the game plan? Straight up?
Come up here. Put a passenger tire here. And hopefully the rear tire follows. Carry the back tire up. And that's a big hole. That's a good lean too.
You're gonna be so off camber. It's gonna be amazing.
When the dad bod fits in there, she's big. Pop it up. That's good. Yep, keep going. Back? Yep.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Oh yeah, you're good. Okay, yeah. Driver. Nope, other way. Nope, keep going. More. There we go. Catch it? Yep.
I traveled 1,200 miles from another country to experience Moab for myself, to capture one of the most iconic photos in one of the most iconic locations you can possibly get with your Jeep.
So this is as far as I'm gonna go on this rock. I don't care, I'm a wimp. Looking out the passenger window is absolutely terrifying. Look at this. Well, we did it, top of the world. What a trip. Started off being pretty boring, but it ended up being a lot of fun. And being at the top of the world was very cool. To be honest, for me, being on that ledge was scarier than Hell's Gate for me. Time to have a sandwich, and we're gonna head back off this mountain. Cheers. Sandwich number 2. All right, time to get out of here. We're just gonna head straight out. We gotta find camp tonight still. And then tomorrow is the trifecta. 12-hour trip, we're estimating. Let's go, let's get back to camp.
Heading back down, instead of big step ups, we had to deal with big drop offs. And a big problem with the Ecodiesels, as we all know, is the placement of the fuel filter. I hadn't had the chance to install the metal cloak skids yet.
That looked tough.
So Kevin and myself were taking extra precautions to make sure we didn't take that hit.
If you punch it right here, you'll probably be able to clear it. Yeah.
Land down there?
Land down there. You'll clear all this stuff.
That'd be a gladiator move.
Here. If you go one wheel here, the other wheel here, you should be fine.
I'm just gonna drop right here. So my tire hits there and that one drops there.
You should be good.
All the way down, passenger's down.
Watching the Jeeps do what they do is always fun. Specifically the metal cloak suspension, spider walk over these steps one wheel at a time, while the cab stays pretty level.
Front and back are both at the exact same. That's popped off. Yeah, front and back are exactly timed on climbing at the same time. At least one will climb a little better. Both passengers still have to climb at the same time, though. There it goes.
Well done, Kevin. Wow. That needed precision. Whoa, I almost fell. That needed precision driving and he nailed it. Well done.
I opted for the less precision and more floor it method.
Took out half the rock. Control arm scar. Yeah.
We are airing up. What a trip. That was a lot of fun. Top of the world, off of the list. We got the Krakens running. All right, it's nighttime. We got here late. It got dark real quick. I'm making dinner. I know this isn't a cooking channel, but I'm gonna show you guys how we're eating out here in Moab.
The yellow, the more you look.
I'm sorry. I'm already eating, and I just showed you what it was. I didn't tell you what it was. It's a salad with salad dressing. Filet mignon, bacon wrapped. Thanks, Justin, for telling us about that. $5. And then I do 2 eggs.
My trip to Moab, I had to do 2 things. First, Hell's Gate and Hell's Revenge.
Hell's Gate. Here we go.
Second was getting that iconic photo on top of the world. With those now out of the way, there was one more iconic obstacle to see. The Moab series is brought to you by Epic Adventure Outfitters. You can't do epic things with basic people. Inspired Overland, the world's lightest rooftop tents. Metal Cloak, it's your Jeep, only better. And Ecodiesel Owners Canada, get your Ecodiesel running right. We were now out in the desert, surrounded by Moab's beauty. Kevin had mentioned wanting to do the Golden Crack, so today, after breakfast, that would be the plan.
Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of the Moab series. Got to a beautiful place last night. It was crazy. When we came in, it was all flat and it was nighttime, so we had no idea where we were. Woke up this morning to this beautiful canyon, and to me, this is what I really wanted to see. This is what Moab, when I think Moab, I think of these canyons, and it was so cool to wake up to this one this morning. We're gonna come up with a game plan for tonight, or for today. We were gonna do the trifecta and we opted against that. It's been a lot of hours driving down and it's been a lot of hours driving while we're here. So I don't know about the trifecta. Maybe we'll do a couple of them. Maybe we'll do the bifecta. Maybe we'll do the bifecta and then the single fecta. That sounds like the perfecta plan. All right, we're gonna get packed up and hit the road.
To be honest, I had no idea how that trifecta worked. I thought it was an optional 3 runs that you could get off at any time, but basically one rolls into the other, and you'd have to go in and back out the way you came in if you didn't do the trifecta.
Another day, another swap. He's 392 swapping his Gladiator. No, not like that. He's swapping the whole thing, not just the motor. Maintenance.
No front end alignment on the steering wheel.
All right, so we're gonna do another trail. What's it called? Golden Spike?
Yeah.
So now that I've figured out how to use Onyx, I'm gonna show you how easy this is. This is live, okay? I've only done this once before. All you do is search Golden Spike. All right, search. So here's your Golden Spikes. See if there's a route. Golden Spike. 46 minutes away. You can see it's right here. 18 miles away. Does that sound about right?
Yep. How many km?
I don't know. So now you can just hit navigate.
1.6.
And we're on our way to the trail, and we'll be able to do the trail once we get there. How cool is that? Super simple. As a first timer to Moab, Onyx really lays things out super easy. Link in the description if you want to save a bunch of money on your subscription. Let's go to the trail.
Honestly, even when I was searching for the trail, I had no idea that we would be doing all 3.
And here we go. Poison Spider, the Golden Spike.
This trail would be the hardest of the trails we did on this trip, and we were greeted right away with a steep step-up obstacle.
Look at those NITTOs doing their job. NITTOs. Yeah, you're good.
Ed is running his metal cloaked 392 Wrangler on 40-inch tires. Kevin's rig is a lifted Gladiator on 42-inch tires. And my rig is also metal cloaked on 38-inch tires.
Oh, gonna fall over.
That's what fun feels.
Look at that grin. He's like,
Same like you were about there.
So by now we've seen what Moab has to offer, the big steps and grippy rocks. Picking the right friends to do trips like this will make or break your trip. These guys were awesome, and we were all just having a great time at this point.
How's that cinnamon roll?
Cinnamon roll's gone. I'm on my sandwich now.
Not that it mattered in terms of fun, but the beginning part of this trail was pretty self-explanatory, so no issues of any sort for the first bit.
This is steep. Oh my goodness. What?
You gotta love running runs with guys like Ed and his rig. Just take the hardest line possible.
Another gnarly obstacle. This one goes straight up and around the bend. It's called the waterfall.
Of course, as these runs do, the obstacles were getting tougher, and here I messed up. I didn't have my lockers on and I let off when I shouldn't have. As the rear end slid more to the driver's side, I was getting into a worse position. And this is when it all clicked. The good old Moab bump.
What's that?
Straighten that wheel, make it right. There you go. So you get up to till that tire pops up. There you go.
I didn't have lockers on.
No lockers yet?
No, should I try again?
I'd probably back up a little bit and then try again. Yeah, try that with lockers. I'd back up a little bit, straighten that wheel out.
Should I try to bump it from here or no?
I would. If you get a little run and bump that tire up, it'll go. It's just it's the ledge that big on that side. It's a big ledge over there.
That was sketch.
As you can see, things didn't lighten up. The trifecta is considered a pretty tough trail, with many steps that look similar but have enough differences to make things interesting.
So Poison Spider is a lot of this, just huge ledges that we climb up. And the camera never does it justice. That's way above my head. Which, everything is way above my head. Another beauty. This is a lot of fun, you know? It's fun to see just exactly what these things can do. You stand here and look at it, it doesn't look like much on camera, but you know, we're doing probably 15-foot ledges. We're climbing up them. Pretty cool.
This was not a 15-foot ledge. I wish I checked the degree of this angle. Another one of those moments where you really can't believe the grip that Moab offers.
That's gnarly. Holy. So we're way up here on the Golden Spike. And there's a flag up here with a bunch of stickers on it. So I don't think anybody would mind if I left Crimson Off-Road sticker up here. He gave me a bunch before he passed away, and I know he would have loved this view. So there you go, buddy.
The colors, the angles, the endless obstacles. Moab felt like a dream. Regularly so off camber that it doesn't even feel real. See, on camera you get used to seeing the pitch and the roll, and it almost numbs you to what it's like in reality. 26 degrees off camber probably didn't look so bad. And here, it's over 6 feet from the bottom of my rear wheel to the top of my front wheel. Even Kevin's rig on 42-inch tires doesn't look that big out here. The scale of Moab is something you just have to experience firsthand.
Boy, I was going up an obstacle, dead stop, just immediate stop. Luckily I wasn't going very fast, I'm sure. Yeah, there it is. Metal cloak is like a cheat code out here. This is really fun. Oh. All right, back at it. I still gotta drive this thing 1,800 kilometers home, so I don't want to bang it up too much, but I do want to have fun. That's why we're out here.
The most epic wheeling, mixed with some of the most beautiful scenery I've ever experienced. You can't help but feel the true magic of Moab.
We are still going. It's a bit of a slog, but we're gonna get there before the sun goes down. Let's see the beginning of the crack.
Bump it! Yeah! Woo! This trail is bumpy and it's long. It's super scenic, as all of Moab is. It's super fun. I think the time constraint has gone out the window and we're just gonna do our best. Tim, Kara, Rob, PJ, Richard, if you guys are watching this, sorry I couldn't make it. I'm here right now. Please forgive me. Tim, I'll see you Tuesday. We got some boxing to do, buddy.
I am extremely lucky and grateful to be able to run the metal cloak suspension. You see, there's something about having the confidence in your suspension when doing a trip like this. My rig did not come on a trailer and I'd have to drive it 1,200 miles to get here. I beat it up while I'm here and I have to drive 1,200 miles back home. The suspension, the diff covers, they got put to the test. And they performed flawlessly. Even coming down this hill, you'll see how much weight lands on my front wheels. Nothing broke. Everything worked as it should, and I am so happy with the results of this suspension.
Yeah, wherever it goes from here. Man. I think it's wrong. I don't, well, if I cut it, then it's not really going to work. That first step is easy. Yep. Yep. Back's come down about the same time as the front. Yep. Yeah, no matter what, there's going to be a doozy there. Big drop coming. Now straighten her out. Straighten it out a bit. Straighten it out. Straight. Yeah, keep coming. Straighten her out. Straight. Keep coming. There. Oh, hey. Go that way. There. Right there. That's straight. There you go. There. Just a good car. Oh, skid plate. You're good.
Upsy daisy. Maybe I shouldn't film and drive at the same time.
I would say not. Maybe I shouldn't.
You guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. We're almost there, I think.
It's gnarly. You can see the road down there. We're way up here.
The Golden Crack. Doesn't look like much from here, but just wait till you see it up close. As we approached this obstacle, it became clear why it's named, and an iconic part of Moab.
All right, here we are at the infamous crack, Golden Crack. Who's first?
Guinea pig is first. I've had enough guinea pigging.
Look, he's running. He's excited.
Hang on. That's how you do it, I guess.
That was a Wrangler on 40-inch tires with the long arm suspension. Now Kevin with his 42-inch tires. This is exactly why we drive Jeeps. Watch that suspension work.
That's down in there.
Yep. 38-inch tires, I could not believe the flex. I had to stop and take pictures. My Jeep looked broken.
I'm about to do the crack obstacle, and Ed is actually in the crack. He's filming from inside.
Lift the old front tire there.
Back up and down about 4 inches clearance. You're all right.
Ed just let me know that the run that we didn't want to do, the trifecta, because it was going to take way too long and we started late, that's what we're doing. So, off we go. Is it in the fuel filter? Ready?
Oh yeah, I get it. You're gonna need it. The filter's not gonna. There we go.
The sun's going down, and the obstacles didn't really let up. We set out for an easy day, and before we knew it, we were night wheeling.
It is now 7:46 p.m. Still on the trail. Ed says we got about 4 hours to go.
I think I might have started off too far over here. I'm not sure, but I don't know what the chain is for. Right. You gotta hug this wall. If you come up through here, there's a big drop off on the other side.
I forgot my camera at a time when we were trying to finish this trail. We had to head back to pick it up. And this is where friends make or break your trip. These guys could have very easily made it clear that they were upset, but they didn't. It was smiles and laughter the whole time. I felt horrible, and I'm thankful for everyone that made this trip what it was.
There it is. You are still recording too. 32 minutes later. Holy. Okay guys, back on track. Let's get back at her. We've got a trail to finish. It is now 8:45. We did it, trifecta.
Unexpected.
Unexpected trifecta.
Couple new pucker factors.
Yep. Ed, you were a great guide.
Thanks.
Yes, you were.
And sorry I forgot my camera.
Oh, it happened.
We couldn't be filming this if it wasn't
great.
for it. All right, guys. Until next time, go away, get lost, and unwind. Good morning from out in the desert. Day 4, I think, of, I don't know what day we're at, honestly. I gotta be honest, I feel like I got beat up or run over by a truck. That was a rough trail yesterday after all these days of driving. We actually wanted a fairly easy day and we ended up taking on the trifecta.